Do you know what? I can genuinely see that. Not
Don't
like
say that.
No, not with the haircut. When you see a picture of him as just an actor, you actually look really similar.
Brilliant.
It's
Thank
not an
you.
insult at all.
I look like the freak from Stranger Things.
Hello and welcome to Bin It or Binge It, where we watch a few episodes of a hot topic TV series and decide whether to ultimately bin it off or binge the rest of the series, just so you don't have to. I'm Emily and I'm here with my co-host, Simon. Welcome.
Thank you. Oh, it's so nice to be back doing this.
I know, it's been too long, right?
It has. It's been a while. And we've both been busy. Very busy.
You've been very busy on that subject, and it's kind of relevant to this week's episode, right? Someone got engaged.
I did. I put a ring on it.
You
put
did.
a bloody ring on it.
Congrats.
I know.
Although
I've
I've
got
said
my
it
own-
that a million times.
Thank you. And now we're actually recording. It means so much more. It means it. Yeah. I've got my own fiance, Knowles. So yeah, very happy. It's been a very surreal few weeks. Yeah, I mean, I think viewers and listeners might be interested to know that Emily was, I think maybe the third person I told. I told my mum, my auntie, Beth's mum and dad, and then I called Emily up basically to emotionally blackmail her to see if she could cover me. So I was like, I remember I picked up the ring on a Friday, and I think we were quite busy, and so I just called you and said, I'm taking Friday off. Can you cover me, because I'm about to pick up an engagement ring? And I knew that if I was like honest with you, you'd have to say yes.
Yeah, so it was very much blackmail, not because I'm just your best friend in the whole wide world and you had to tell me.
Well, that too. So thank you for covering me. Picked up a lovely ring, which she loves, and yeah, just been riding this wonderful wave of love and like feeling very, very happy and on cloud nine. So thank you very much.
Welcome to the engagement club. It's a great place
to
be.
I know, it's so exciting.
Which leads us on quite nicely to tell everyone what we're talking about this week. Kind of, not really to do with engagement, but love generally.
Love generally. Yes. So this week we are going to be talking about one of the biggest shows on TV, Love Island.
EastEnders. Oh.
Hopefully no one's wearing any ugly trunks. What trunks are you feeling? Or if they come in with like pineapples all over them? Yeah.
They're just going to be in trousers.
Trunks.
Let's not be judging on outfits.
Yeah, it's about what's inside.
I know they've tried to like mix up the format this year, and I think it's kind of worked, but the main reason why I'm watching it at the moment is because of Michael Owen's daughter.
It's funny because she has been kind of the main talking point for everyone, right? And I keep seeing things on TikTok. A lot of the younger lot don't even know who he is.
What?
You know what I mean? Like, I've seen a lot of people like, who even is Michael Owen?
Oh, wow. I mean...
And I'm thinking, I'm not even into football, but I know Michael Owen. But yeah, they always seem to send in like a Z-lister, right? Is that fair to say? Please don't tag Gemma.
I think maybe a daughter or a son of someone who has a famous parent is probably a nicer way of putting that. But yes.
We'll cut that bit.
No, of course. She does. No, we'll keep that in. She does that weird horse riding
dressage
thing. That's the one, dressage. Yeah, so she's got her own
just
career.
Offended a whole community of dressage riders. So I think we're equally cancelled there.
We're fine.
Liam, I saw a big smile when you walked over there. Did the public choose wisely?
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm a happy man.
So it's like you actually, this is going to sound really random, but I was thinking about it. You've got an agent, right?
I do, yeah. I think she's probably forgotten about me. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, you should see some of the corporate jobs I do. I smash out park. I'm very much Alan Partridge. Yes, I do. Yeah. I think she's kind of forgotten about me at the moment because I've been so busy with junkets. But yes, I do have an agent.
Okay, that was a little hint if your agent is watching this. But the reason I ask is because I wanted to know if she rang you or he, don't know who it is, if they rang you and they said, Si, I've got this great opportunity for you. Do you want to go into Love Island 2022? Obviously, it's already started, so it would be going into Casa Amor or something. Would you do it? Ignoring the fact that you are newly engaged and very much in love. I'm sorry, Beth. Beth, we're going to have to put you out of this equation just for now. Just 2 seconds.
Yeah, I'm married to the job, so the job is presenting. So yeah, I'm all about that career. I think so. Am I going in to present, or am I going in as a hot shot?
Yeah, no, you're not going in to present. Sorry, mate.
Sorry,
you're going in as one of the ones. You're going in as a contestant. I'm
going in as a contestant.
Yeah.
Would I like to go on Love Island? I couldn't think of anything worse, to be honest. I think the idea of every single person our age watching you for 6 to 8 weeks, getting to see like some of the most scripted and unscripted moments of your life, and being sort of like put on show, like once the show is finished, and it feels very intrusive. And I know it like creates a lot of opportunities for people, opportunities that you and me will miss out on because we never did Love Island. Not sounding bitter. I honestly couldn't think of anything worse. Like the whole idea that people go in to find love is, in my opinion, laughable. They're doing it for brand deals. And to be honest, I'm just not that desperate. I like working for It's Gone Viral and Comey too much. So that's my answer. How about you?
Is that just in case the bosses are listening, which obviously they do every time
yes.
we put one out?
Yeah, exactly. I've definitely not been forced to say that.
Yeah. Yeah, 100% I'd go in, obviously. Again, taking Brad out of the equation. I think it's a great platform. I mean, you'd have to, and I think they've got better. I think we should mention, because they've obviously got a lot of bad press about, contestants' mental health, and quite rightly, people haven't been prepared for this instant shot to stardom. Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah, that kind of came out right. But yeah, they weren't prepared for it. And part of that is maybe out of control of the show. But I think, obviously I haven't been behind the scenes. I think they've got better in terms of helping them along the way. But you also can't control what some of these horrendous people say online. And you do expose yourself to that. I've experienced it even working for It's Gone Viral. So people are always going to have an opinion on you. And I guess it's how much you can deal with that. And often some people can't. But in terms of, being a good platform for your career or whatever, and if you're open about that, then why not?
That's interesting.
That's interesting. Summer fun, and then you can try and get famous afterwards.
get those brand deals coming in.
Yeah. But obviously I wouldn't, because I'm madly in love. And
madly. Yeah, I love it.
Just in case he's listening.
I got, speaking of comments online, we posted one of our Jurassic World interviews, which is now on the YouTube channel, so go check that out after you've seen this. And it's also going. Simon. We got to plug it. We're a little bit late to plug, so I've got to go straight in now. I posted some of our interviews for Jurassic World on TikTok last night, and one of the comments is the interviewer Eddie Munson. Now, I didn't know who Eddie Munson is because I haven't seen Stranger Things season 4 yet, but apparently he's like the freak of the school. People call him Freak. I was like, huh.
Can we put a photo here somewhere, because I don't know who this is, and I'm going to go and Google it, but sounds hilarious. Let me Google so you can get a real time. Eddie Munson. Do you know what? I can genuinely see that.
Don't say that.
No, not with the haircut. When you see a picture of him as just an actor, you actually look really similar.
Brilliant.
It's not an insult at all.
I look like the Freak from Stranger Things.
Oh no, that's hilarious. You do actually look really similar. That was a good spot right there. I'm sorry, I'm on their side.
Oh, that's great. Well, I did reply. I was like, I'm the interviewer. Is this a compliment? If so, thanks. So those are the types of comments I get online. But yeah, I do.
Brilliant.
He's like an onion. That's who Rambi is. A little onion.
and I've not even peeled back the first layer yet. So hopefully it's a good onion on the inside, because it's about the inside that counts.
The only thing I would struggle with is I do not tan for love nor money. Like, I am paper white. This is makeup. You can see from my hands, paper white. So I would just stick out like a sore thumb, and I'd be radiating the sun onto everyone else in the villa. So that I would struggle with. And also I'm not a diet kind of girl, and I'm not overweight, but I'm definitely not like their washboard abs on Love Island, and I'm just not up for that. So they tend not to have very diverse body shapes, put it that way.
Yeah, and I think that's probably something else we could cover on the episode where we both get cancelled. So yeah, it's good that we've mentioned it, and there are obviously like calls for more diversity in there, just across the board, really. But yes, I completely agree.
What would you say? I know you said that you're not going in, but if you had to do one of those intro videos where they're like in slow motion.
Right, I'll do it now. Hey guys, I'm Simon, I'm 30, and I'm a social media presenter and interviewer. There you go.
Yeah, that'll get all the girls.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know why I said that, because I haven't prepared anything. So
yeah, that was off the top of my head. Your turn.
I really threw you under the bus then. Okay, after doing a bit of slow motion, like. Hi guys, I'm Emily. I'm 27. I'm from Manchester, and that's it. That's all I got.
Yep. Perfect.
I will not tan for the next 6 weeks of being on your TV. Bye.
Gemma, what's the O?
Owen.
Owen?
Yeah.
Gemma Owen. Sounds nice, like. Just flows.
Yeah, I guess.
Off the tongue.
Talking of love, dating, have you got any horror dating stories?
I don't have horror ones. I've got quite funny ones. The worst date I ever went on was with my ex-girlfriend. We went to ASK for Valentine's Day. Very classy back in the day. And
I just call it Ask. Go on.
Oh, do you?
I know it's meant to be ASK, but yeah.
I don't know if it is. I've just always said ASK. Yeah, that's another topic for debate.
Potato, potato.
So yeah, on Valentine's Day we went there, and I was like kind of struggling for money, so I was very aware of like what we were ordering. But then at the end of the night, I was kind of totting everything up in my head. So I was like, okay, well that's £11.50 a beer. That's £4. Great. Yeah, no, we're on track. And when it got to the end of the day, and the bill was too much, so I didn't have enough money in my account to pay for it. And she didn't bring her card because it was Valentine's Day. So I mean, yeah, I was like presumptuous. Thank you, Em. I could have done with that support
at the time.
Maybe about 13 years ago. I was like, it was like £25 over. So I just said like, I'm sorry guys, I get paid tomorrow. I can't pay for all of this. And they were a bit confused and thought like, well, you've come here for dinner. Exactly. So yeah, I ended up, I was like, right, what I'll do, we'll call it quits. It was like, I think it was like 95 quid. And I had like 72 in my account. So I was like, right, why don't I pay you 65 and tomorrow I'll come back and pay you 30. And they said, yes. And so I did.
At any point did this go, oh no, I'll transfer you the money?
No.
Maybe like mobile apps weren't a thing at the time. Like banking apps probably weren't.
I think you're probably right. Yeah, I'm not that old, but yeah. So that was a pretty bad one. I also, the same girlfriend, the first time I met her family, I bought this fragrance, which they have like the little things with the little finger thing where you press down on it.
Just like any perfume. Yeah.
I don't know why I had to explain that. So that broke, and so the way I'd put my fragrance on was like I would like just sort of chuck it on me.
Sure.
What are you gonna do? It's quite an ingenious idea, really. And yeah, I chucked it, and I was really conscious about making a good first impression, and I was chucking it on me, and some of it got in my eye. And I don't know if you've ever had like aftershave or fragrance in your eye, but fuck my life, that hurt. It was like Yeah, it was like someone was like removing my eye. So yeah, I turned up first time meeting the parents, smelling great, but looking like I was so high.
Dying.
Yeah. It's like my most bloodshot eyes.
It would have looked like you'd gone and got really high and then tried to cover it up with the aftershave. I love that.
Exactly. Yeah. How about you? What shockers have you had?
I'm sure I've embarrassed myself, especially once I've had a few bevs. I think I tried to, when Brad and I first started dating, I think it was our second date, we went out for dinner and drinks and got very drunk, obviously, around Valentine's, actually.
There we go. Who paid?
I don't know. Brad, probably. I got very, very drunk and someone just like spoke to Brad in the club and I basically tried to start a fight with her.
Really?
I was like, right, we need to take this outside. I was probably thinking, what?
What is going on? You need to avoid her, mate. Wow, yeah. I can't see you doing that.
Yeah, that was probably just me embarrassing myself, but he stuck with me for seven or odd years.
You've mellowed.
Yeah, hopefully.
My best orgasm phase.
So anyway, less about us. Let's talk about this year's Love Island. What's our first thoughts? First of all, I want to talk about the fact that the public are voting for the couples. Plot twist, right?
Yeah. Love Island has needed like a bit of a shot in the arm for a while. I think if you keep on repeating the same process, it does get a bit boring. And that's kind of, especially the first week or so on Love Island, it's always a bit sort of, whereas like, yeah, samey, that's a better word than just, and I actually quite like it because you can tell there are some couples there who are not happy with who they've been paired up with. Yeah. What about you?
See, I don't know if I kind of like the bit where they first walk in and you can tell because someone's either like trying to get eye contact with someone, they're trying to get them to pick them through like staring at them, or if they really don't like them, they're just like, look away. So I kind of like that tension that they build up in person. I get that it gives the viewers a bit more control over who pairs up. I don't know, I'm a bit torn. I didn't really like it at first, but maybe it'll play out for the better. Like you say, I think it needed a refresh. I'm just not sure that was the best thing because I like the awkward picking of couples, however horrendous it is as a concept. And that's actually led to a petition. Am I right?
Yeah. On the subject of awkward couples not wanting to be with each other, there's a petition going around with India and Ikenna because if you look at the couple photo of those two, India is not happy. She looks like she's being held hostage. And so there's a petition going online at the moment. I've just got it up here. There are currently 170 people have signed the Free India petition and they're trying to get to 200. So maybe we should sign that after we finish.
No, that's hilarious. I think obviously Davida, I still haven't established. I don't think anyone's established how he meant. I thought it was Davide.
Iain Stirling goes, David, which is hilarious.
Been bursting to get that impression out, haven't you? I could see your head, like your brain just ticking, like, how am I going to get this in? How am I going to get this in? It's like literally exploding out of you.
There's very few. Thanks, mate. There's very few things I can do well, and one of them is a ropey Iain Stirling impression. But like, I know he's the voice of Love Island, and it won't matter to him if he hears my opinion. But I don't actually think he's great on the show. I find him quite annoying. So even looking at your face, you're like, oh, he's like the best part of Love Island. Like there are some things he says.
He's quite funny.
He'll tell a joke and then he'll backtrack and then retell the joke. So be like, Ikenna's gone to go sit in the park, or as I like to say, oh, actually no, she's sitting in the park. Like that's all he does.
Can I just say, the first half of that, whatever you just did, was terrifying. Second part, you kind of pulled it back with Iain Stirling.
Yeah, that's what he does. Like he just does random things like that.
Yeah,
so that
I do know what you mean. But Davide, going back to the Italian stallion beaut of a man. I don't think Brad will mind me saying. He is a gorgeous specimen.
He's a good-looking guy. He's not got much of a personality from what I've seen.
No.
He's
one
literally.
when you look like that? Really?
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I don't think any of them really stand out to me as having massive personalities. Like,
yeah,
Luca, I do actually quite like.
I actually feel like the boys are pretty. The boys are pretty. I feel like they're a bit bland this year. I think the girls have more about them. And so I think once a few more interesting fellas are going to turn up, there's no one there you think, all right, well, that guy's a laugh. Or
in like previous years where you've had big characters like Kem or obviously Olivia, she was very outspoken, but maybe I'm sure that'll come out in the following weeks. I hope. Otherwise it's going to be boring. The thing about Love Island is that it's like a prison. You don't, maybe that's a wrong analogy, but every year I'm like, I'm not watching that. I'm too intelligent for that rubbish. What am I doing every night at 9:00? Oh, Love Island's on.
Wow. Listen, how are we doing the cleaning up and they're leaving it like this?
Fucking hell.
Wow.
What are we going for? Are we binning it or binging it?
Every fibre in my being is telling me not to say this, but I will, of course, binge it. Binge it for me.
Yeah, I mean, it's no surprise that I'm binge it, regrettably. It's one of those ones where at the start I'll probably watch most of them and then it will slowly fade out unless it's interesting. It's never going to go back to the good old days of, like I say, Kem, Olivia, Amber, Chris, all of that lot. And I think the contestants that go on, for them to think that they'll get to their kind of heights, Molly May, obviously, that's not realistic. I personally don't think. But they have a platform. I hope they're entertaining. Love Island needs to sort out their diversity on many different levels, but I'm still going to bloody watch it.
I feel like that's a perfect way to end.
Yeah.
I'm still going to bloody watch it. Yes, may have us hooked.
Yeah,
as always.
Unfortunately so. So in summary, we are both binging it, as I'm sure many of you will be that have come here to listen about Love Island. And of course, come and see our lovely faces. So I think that's it then. Is that right, Si?
Yeah, that sounds good.
So I think that's it then. In summary, we are both binge it, unfortunately. All that's left to say is thanks for listening and we'll see you next time.
See ya.